It's 2025, so it's time to update you on the top 7 mistakes made at the foreigner's office. The place where dreams are made or shattered. Whatever you call it, here are some typical faux pas that immigrants like me have made in the foreigner's office and prevented them from walking out with a residence permit. Mistake number 1, not having your address registered in Germany before your appointment. Yes, you need to register your address or do your Anmeldung at the Bürgeramt or the KVR if you're in Munich before your appointment. We know that the website says that you could show up with your Wohnungsgeberbestätigung and your rental contract if you haven't registered in Berlin yet, but time after time we see people being rejected for just this thing. Especially in Berlin, this can be a very daunting task just to find a place where you can do your Anmeldung. So we strongly recommend doing this before your appointment. If you need help getting an appointment in Berlin, we can usually get one within 10 to 14 days. And actually, we have a service where we do the entire thing for you. Number 2, you have the wrong type of insurance. You need to make sure that your plan is BaFin approved and valid in Germany. There are so many different types of insurance out there, and it's really confusing. Luckily, you can talk to a broker for free to see what you need. Then just make sure you bring the certificate and any accompanying documents to your appointment. Number 3, you show up without an appointment. You may have heard people doing this in the past, but that's exactly it. It is a thing of the past. Do not show up anywhere without an appointment. Number 4, incomplete forms. Even though they're available in English, a lot of people just accidentally show up without their forms being completely filled out. It's not the worst thing in the world, but the last thing you want is a grumpy caseworker. Luckily, since 2024, in many cities, this paper process is actually now done online, so you don't need to worry about it. But if you still do, make sure to fill it out completely. Number 5, you don't have a photo. This will set you back a few hours of waiting time. If you're lucky, there might be a photo booth in the building, but likely it's going to be cash only. So be prepared. Number 6, expecting to get your permit right there on the spot. Processing times may vary and extra documents may be needed. Don't be upset if there's some processing time or if something goes wrong. Sometimes they want to see an extra document that you don't have with you and that's not listed on your form. Sometimes the rules change. And for some types of permits, the agency actually has to send the documents away to the Federal Employment Agency for approval. Mistake number 7, anxiety. I know it's easier said than done, but try and stay calm. If things go wrong, you can just try again. Our interpreters have seen quite a few tears, shaking hands, and even a panic attack or two. But whatever happens, the police won't barge in there and grab you and throw you into quarantine. You can always revisit the office and drop off a missing document or two, or try for another type of visa if things don't work out the first time around. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it with your friends who may also be preparing for their next appointment at the immigration office. Good luck!